I was going to say good evening, but I guess it's good morning. And I just wanted to come on here and talk about this in between we could all be feeling. I can't speak for others, and I never would. If you follow me, you'll know that I always start off like this, because every one of us experience things differently. And who I am on my journey, my unique soul journey, I experience the collective's energy. I feel I'm very, very. I'm an empath. Feel the collective's energy. Feel the cycles, the eclipses, the moons, all of that. Very, very much connected to all of that. As you can see, I'm just about to watch The Last House. Because I've slept all day. I woke up this morning and I just did not have no energy. Just returned back to bed to read my books, and just slept all day. I know why, because of the work that I've been doing for 8 years on my spiritual journey, my twin flame journey. Not to label it, my soul journey. Let's just say that. Yeah, I'm at this point of the journey where I have to look after my energy. So instead of outsourcing that to others, I have been learning how to pull my energy back when it's getting siphoned. But this point of my journey, it's really, really important for me to do that. And this eclipse, this vortex that we're in, this in-between, I feel, it's the in-between. So going from one, transitioning through these eclipses. So we're in an eclipse going to another, in another eclipse. So we're in that vortex. I feel like we are. Can't speak for others, but I feel like we're in the in-between. Is what my spirit guides keep bringing through. So for that, I need my energy. I feel like I'm getting prepared for something big to come. What I've been doing, the preparation for the last 8 years. As you can see, my hair needs to get prepared as well. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting prepared to show up the real version, full authentic version of me. No hairs, no nothing. Yeah, no hairs, no graces. Yeah, this path, it leads you to authenticity, being the real you, showing up. Being the real you. Sorry, I just got distracted then. Yeah, no distractions also. Not letting the distractions distract you. Like my phone is at the minute. It keeps going from dark to light. Yeah, this path also. You go from shadow to light. You work through shadows to expose the light. And I've just sat here and it came through earlier. So downloads, they'll come through, but until they're ready and settled, like my nervous system, they've hit that nervous system and they're ready to be offloaded after being downloaded. It was just coming through again because I've come across some recent news of a certain vortex as well. Yeah, vortex. So I visited a place in 2025. I mean, no names, but I visited the place in 2025. And before I visited this place, I knew that there was going to be like powerful vortex of energy there. I also knew that the energy was not going to be of the light, let's just say, before I even got there, but I also knew it was aligned on my spiritual path why I was going there, because everything was aligning me to go to this place after many stops and starts and relocations. It got took out my hands, so my son arranged it all. So I didn't have no say in it, but I also knew it was very, very much aligned to why I was going there as a grid worker. Also, part of my knowing that's come back to me, and my gifts. I get sent to places to transmute the dark there, so to hold my light there. And this particular place, I knew that I was also going for that reason. To so I have these codes inside. Also, I get sent to places to talk to certain people, drop my codes off, and pick also codes up. Grid working is what as I know it now. And this particular place, I was not particularly looking forward to going. You know, although I was spending it with my family, I knew that who I am, the empath that I am, and I was getting stronger as an empath also. Because the more you raise your frequency on your journey, you know, I was always a very sensitive soul anyway as a child. I always could feel, see and hear things different and look outside of the box to what others were seeing. I now know it's because I was an empath. Back then it was just called sensitive. I now know it's a gift. Back then it was just called a hindrance. You know, I was too sensitive for people. Get that? Yeah, so your sensitivity, your light is tried to be kept in the dark. So you see my phone, it keeps whipping in and out of the shadow and the light. Yeah, there's message in that. They're saying, yeah, your light can be too bright, and it's kept in the dark because the unseen forces, let's say the spiritual warfare on our path, it's very, very real. I've been targeted since coming here, I know now. Definitely on the 8 years of my awakening. But the knowing of the extent of it from me coming here, yeah, very, very much target for my lights could be kept in the dark. And this particular place, yeah, this particular place tries to hold others in the dark, let's just say, that control. And it's not the only place, you know, on our earth, no, but yeah. So I've just posted a video. I'm going to repost, just sat here and spirit saying repost, because the time is now, you know, to expose the dark. The light is exposing the dark. The time is now. So yeah, if you're feeling this vortex of energy, the in-between, as best as I can explain it, there's reasons why, you know, because we're going from transitioning between these eclipses. So yeah, very, very powerful energy, just like I felt at this particular place. Could not wait to leave, and I will never return. My light's too bright for there, you know. And it did dim my light a bit for 3 days that I was there. The first 3 days, I did. The energy was that powerful, like I'd never felt before, to be quite honest. But somehow knew I could handle it. Somehow knew I could transmute it, and I could bring myself back into my light. Took me about 3 days, and then I was like, come on, you know what you're doing. You've done it many, many times. You've faced a lot of darkness on this path. So I was, you know, brought myself back into my full light. But not going to lie, it did take me under a little bit. So just like this phone keeps going from shadow to light, shadow to light, shadow to light. I guess the message here is, no matter how dark it gets, always remember your light. Come back to your light. The light is so much stronger than the dark. Yes, we do have shadow, and yes, we do have light, but we have that balance, and we can always balance it out, inside of us. And we never walk alone on this path also, although there's times we do feel like we're in the dark alone. No. I'm just sat here, and I'm sat on my own, because everybody's in bed, rightfully so. But I'm wide awake. Yeah, there's another message in that. I'm the awakened one in my family. I'm here to awaken others to the light inside of them. Not just my family, but whoever I come across and help on this path. First I had to, face my shadow and come into the light and find my light and balance those two out. It's about balance. And your spirit team, they're with you every second. Like it is now, I think 2 a.m. in the morning, and I'm getting my spirit team coming through saying to speak about this. So yeah, just wanted to come on, and because of download, obviously, spirit. Yeah, so say something about sleeping. So when the world is sleeping, be the awakened one. Yes? Yeah. When the world is sleeping, you be the awakened one. Yep. I'm going to leave it there. So I'm going to repost them videos again on, because Spirit wants me to. And these was made in 2025, so a while back. But in these videos also, I talk about what I can see coming for the timelines in 2026. That's my clairs, that's what's returned back to me, because I am the awakened one. Just not just the only one. There's many of us, and you know who you are. So yeah, so they're just saying again, what you be the awakened one when the world is sleeping. So yeah, again, in 2025 the downloads came in to speak about this particular journey I took, and the vortex of energy I felt there. And like I said, the first 3 days was intense, just like these eclipses. I'm feeling very intense, but I know that I'll never feel a darker energy like I felt at this particular place. I know that. I managed to transmute it, I managed to turn it around and enjoy, because it was Christmas break, I was on with my family, but I knew that it wasn't just that for me. For my family, yes, because they was asleep. I'm the awakened, so I feel more that empath, that energy, So I knew I was not just going on a family break, I was also facing from powerful energy when I got there. I knew that, but I was there to transmute, hold the light. yeah, bringer of the light, they're saying. He was there to bring the light, to expose the dark. Just like this phone keeps coming in of shadow and light. Was it? Yeah, the light exposes the dark, they're saying. So yeah, 2025, that timeline. So that this timeline coming in 2026. Yeah, and recent events. Spirit wants me to talk about it again. So on this journey, you have to revisit certain things that you've been over. You have to revisit again and again and again. Keep exposing it. That's the only way the truth will come out, and the light will get brighter. As expression. So let's leave it there. But check that video out if you've not checked it out. Also on the video, there's something that I didn't put on the video, or maybe did by mistake, but I fully not planned, so just adds to the all what I'm speaking about of the video, adds to it. So I've got a couple of those to repost again on Spirit's what's their command, but on Spirit's wish, to get these out for people that didn't hear them back then. So yeah, they're saying, so even if you've a message, even if you've given a message out, it's still that reiteration of that message. So it's that I see a wheel turning. They want me to keep this wheel turning. They don't want it to get rusty. We need to keep this wheel turning for the momentum to pick up, for the exposing of more darkness. Yeah, so that wheel cannot stop. You can just see these, like where you get these water wheels, just the flow. They want to keep the flow going. Flow. So water flows. Yeah, and now I can see. So I can see this big water wheel and the flow going, but now I can see a full ocean, where it's just like flowing. It's continuous flow, and it's reaching out. So oceans reach out, don't they? Yeah, got to keep that flow going. So although I channel this message 2025, it's about keeping that flow going. Okay, so I shall leave it there, and yeah, just wanted to say, this vortex that we're in. Rest when you need to rest. I've also not been able to eat. My tummy's been off, so you might be experiencing tummy issues. Extreme exhaustion. I know I am, and I know why, because of the 8 years of my practitioner, and the energy shifts and the energetic gateways and eclipses and all this, what we've had coming in at us, the solar, all of that, the Schumann resonance, the spikes, all of that. It's a lot, when you're an empath and you feel, yeah. But we're all feeling it, well, I can't speak for others, but I reckon we will be. All I know is that I definitely am, and a lot of light workers, light seeds and twin flames spoken to, definitely, yeah. So yeah, I've been extremely exhausted, but I'm listening to my body, my spirit team, and saying rest and rest, because it's about rest and rejuvenation, also more preparation. So like that wheel that keeps turning, you know, getting ready for that constant momentum, for that flow state, but not at a burnout, you know. The burnout stage is over for me, because there's been many times I've been at burnout on this path, but I'm now at a transition stage where there's going to be more rest, but still more rest, but reciprocity in receiving. I guess that's what we need to also expose, you know, that you don't have to keep going to achieve, you know, showing a new way of being in that flow state of just receiving, and we don't have to burn ourselves out, you know, like we've been told. We have to do that continuous burn out until there's nothing left of us. No, we can rest and rejuvenate and still receive. Different ways, you know. Time is now. Things are changing, people. Things have changed, and it's about time. Balance is being restored. They're saying balance. I can see the scales of justice now. I can see big scales of justice being balanced out. Okay, shall I leave it there? Yeah, they're saying justice has been called. Okay, shall I leave it there? I shall say good morning, but I'm going to bed now, hopefully. Rest. When your body needs rest, rest. Self-care, self-love, self-compassion. We don't always have to keep going. See that hamster wheel where it's going? I can see dizzy hamster now. Yeah, we can feel a bit dizzy, can't we? I can see an hamster collapsing now also. Yeah, and we can collapse if we're not careful. So Spirit's saying, look after yourself, self-care, rest, salt baths, Celtic salt. That will then replace 80 minerals and things that you need in your body. I've been taking Celtic salt under my tongue every morning. Salt baths, purifying, detoxing, ground, bare feet, get in your garden bare feet. The not the electronics, what's it called? Electrolytes, is it? Electrolyte? No, but they're saying electrolytes, hydration, so important, water, filtered water, cleansed, clean water. Activate your water also. I activate my water. Water, very, very healing. Holds frequency and memory. I love water. I'm constantly in my hot tub and salt baths, and that is where I get my biggest downloads, because it activates memory and, you know, your frequency. Yeah, I was not a big meat eater anyhow. I'd give up the meat a long time ago because my body was just not reacting to it very good. Yeah, I'm going to more vegetables, fruit, and more like liquids now. Not saying that you should, but that's how my body feels like it needs to go. Also, I've had a fast, the 24-hour fast today. Not meaning to, but I have had fasts coming in to cleanse and detox. So I've been on a 24-hour fast today, just waters, and yeah, because I was asleep all day, so that fast just naturally happened, you know. But I knew that was going to come. Also, kept saying fast to me. Yeah, just, you know, lighter foods, and more energetic foods, not dense foods, you know, like sugar and all of that. Yeah, I give them up a while back, but like many years now. Yeah, so just saying more lighter foods, filtered water, rest and rejuvenation. That will help us through these powerful times, you know. I'm going to cut this off now, and I hope this helped.